inefficient. This guy is going to have to work really hard to fight this guy. If this is 10 pounds and always has been 10 pounds, well, he could have been pulling with 10 up here. By the time he's here, he might have to pull with 12. Because 90 degrees is said to be an optimal force angle. It's really good at tug-of-wars at 90 degrees, okay? The further you get from 90, you're not doing great tug-of-war stuff. You're going to have to work darn hard to come up with it. Okay, so we've got forces and we've got the angles at which they're being applied. Now, I want you to think about this. If this was the resistance as we mentioned, and this was the muscle, how many of you have muscles coming straight out of your hand where you put the dumbbell? If you had a muscle coming straight from here to here, you'd look like a bat, right? You'd have like this skin fold here, and you could do some kind of hang gliding or something, but it would be nasty, okay? So what really happens is, mine, yours. Red equals muscle on this little tug-of-war thing. What happens is, folks, that you actually have we shorten the lever. These two guys are not attached at the same place. They have two different lever arms. Remember that lever arm thing? Two different lever arms. Even if they have the same force angle, they have two different lever arms. Now here's what's going to happen. You see, when they were fighting each other directly, 5 pounds he could pull, 5 pounds he could pull, nice tied tug-of-war. Now, you know what's going to happen? If he pulls with 5 pounds, whoa! Now we got a tied tug-of-war. And I wish you could see what just happened, because this guy's pulling about 4 times harder than this guy. In fact, if I let go, the joint comes apart. The joint comes apart because inside of you, your muscles are nice and tight, close to the bone, and you apply force way out here. And that's not bad, that's not good, it's just the way it is. And the thing is, what we have to do is have some guys down here at the joint. Maybe it's a hunk of bone, like an acetabulum. Hey, it comes in handy knowing some of that skeletal stuff. Or maybe it's not so deep like an acetabulum, maybe it's a glenoid. Remember that? That was at the shoulder, right? Maybe the glenoid's so shallow, remember the golf ball setting on the tee? It needs a whole bunch of muscle, like, I don't know, rotator cuff muscles or something. And they have to do what I'm doing, which is push, so that these guys can have their tug-of-war. Because he's pulling like crazy. He's got really, really small distance here. He doesn't have to pull as hard. That's what's happening inside of you with this offset tug-of-war. Now, it's an interesting thing.